get some more energy. How y'all doing?
Good.
All right then, that's what I'm talking about. Thank God for another day. A little bit about myself. I'm gonna tell y'all about a mistake that I made that changed my life, and I'm gonna tell y'all about the importance in making mistakes and when you do fail and applying it in life so that you can succeed. On April 15th, 2015, my whole life changed. That was the last day that I was able to play football. I had just given myself another concussion during practice at a walkthrough. It's just a walkthrough. Simply what's going on is, it's the D-line versus the O-line. D-line coach assigns us a D&D tackle twist. Whistle blows, we carry out our assignments, boom. I hit the guy helmet to helmet. Big mistake. Mind you, all I had to do was get to my assignment and shoot my hand. But because of this careless mistake, my football career ended right there. It could be over for y'all just like that. So cherish this game every single time you get to step on the field. Now, immediately after that, I stood there and thought about how I made a promise to myself. I suffered a concussion the year before. By this time, I suffered about 7, 8 concussions. I told myself, if I go through this again, I'm leaving the game. Instantly, my head's hurting, my ears are ringing, and I said, you know what? I just gotta go report to the trainers. Went to go do that, told them how I was feeling. They took my helmet and told me I'm under concussion protocol now. So for a week and a half, I'm walking around feeling drunk, having a headache, because the more you get these concussions, the worse the symptoms get. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what, before I can actually quit, I gotta do my research. Ironically, this all happened in the midst of the allegations against the NFL about concussions. So the information is everywhere. After doing my research, I decided that leaving the game was best. Now, after playing football my whole life, not knowing what I wanted to be other than a football player, it was time for me to really figure out who I am now. You see, when you're faced with these character building adversity moments, you just gotta make adjustments and go on to your next best move. I remember calling my mom and telling my mom the situation and my decision on leaving football. Long story short, she wasn't having me coming home because of that. I'm a grown man now. So yes, I had to stay in class, I had to stay making good grades and continue to figure out what it is that I'm gonna do next. You see, at this point in time, it's not about being smart, it's about being tough. And like the saying goes, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Now I need y'all to say this with me. Tough times don't last. Come on, say it with me.
Tough times don't last.
But what kind of people do?
Tough people.
Exactly. Remember that for the rest of your life. Now that you are transferring or you are in transition from childhood to young adulthood, you're gonna have a new sense of independence. So you're gonna make mistakes, you are gonna fail, and you are gonna take losses. Accept it. Like Big Sean said, last night took an L, but what we doing now?
Bouncing back.
Exactly. Last night took an L, but what?
Bouncing back.
Exactly. Every time you make a mistake, you gotta look at it and say, I messed up. You cannot grieve for too long. Don't grieve forever. The more you grieve, the deeper the hole you dig. We're not grieving. Make that mistake. Accept it. Learn from it. Understand what you should do differently and apply it in life so you don't make that same mistake again. That's how you bounce back. Now see, at this point in time, because I didn't really listen to these people that told me I should be trying to figure out what I'm gonna do other than football, I was lost. It hurt. It hurt bad. I came home and had to get a regular job. I don't like working this job. But because I didn't follow my dreams at a younger age, this is where I am today. Oh, but I'm good though, because I'm following my dreams. That's what you all gotta do. Don't worry about being cool. In order to follow your dreams, you can't be the cool dude all the time. You gotta bet on yourself. Take that risk. On this route to your success, you are gonna have to have conversations with yourself. You're gonna have to tell yourself that you're great, you're valuable. I can do whatever I put my mind to. I was looking at a video on NFL Films, Aaron Donald mic'd up. Y'all know what he was doing? Walking by himself. Let's go, eh? Let's go, eh? This is what we worked hard for, eh? Let's be great, eh? This is what we did all that training for, eh? Regardless of who is telling you or who isn't, you have to be that voice for yourself. You have to be that voice for yourself. Don't wait on nobody to tell you that you good and patting on your back. Forget that. Be a grown man. Go get it on your own. You can be putting in all kind of work. Don't nobody see you putting in work. But they patting him on his back. Why? Don't worry about that. Be that voice of confirmation for yourself. Look yourself in that mirror every morning. I'm beautiful, I'm great, I'm strong, I'm valuable. You are a man after God's own heart. Does God make mistakes?
No.
Come on, man, y'all don't sound too sure about that. Does God make mistakes?
No.
Exactly. So the reason you were born is because God has a plan for you. Understand that. You're valuable. Think about this situation. This is the difference between winners and losers. The successful and the unsuccessful. How many of y'all saw that Atlanta Falcons Patriots Super Bowl? Y'all remember that?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all know the Patriots were down 28-3? Atlanta Falcons fans celebrated. The owner of the team walks on the field. But the difference between the unsuccessful and the successful is what? The will to fight. Because the Patriots continued to fight, they came back and won that game. Even if you are down, even if you make a mistake or take a loss, keep fighting. You gotta keep fighting in life. You have to. Understand this. You all can be as successful as you want to be. You can be as successful as you want to be. It's real. It's real. This world is big. You have endless opportunities. But you know what that takes for y'all to do? How many of us got dreams? Raise your hand. Everybody up in here got a vision of where they want to be, right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So this is what you got to do. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to follow the blueprint of the people who have succeeded before you. Y'all know how we do that? Ask me how. Y'all got Google, y'all got YouTube, all y'all gotta do is type a name up. These people will tell you their life story all day, every day. Listen to this. Let me ask y'all one question before I actually get on to that. These successful people have one thing in common. What do y'all think they all have in common? Excuse me? Grit. Grit? That's good, that's good. But when they're telling their stories, it's one thing that they got in common. Struggle. That's right, my man, struggle. They all had to struggle. It was hard. People doubted them, people laughed at them, people told them it was stupid. But because they sat there and had a vision, they completed the goal. Look, Nipsey Hussle, for example, he'd tell you all day, he sold CDs out the trunk of his car. His brother Black Sam sold t-shirts on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson. But because they had a vision and they stuck to it, Crenshaw clothing is worn all around the world, and Nipsey Hussle was just Grammy nominated. Y'all realize how big that is? That's coming up from nothing. That's getting it out the mud. Could you imagine yourself selling CDs out the trunk of your car or selling t-shirts on the street? How would you feel? Like it's impossible. Like I can't do it. It's not real. Take Mozzie, for example. He said he'd been rapping for so long that people told him it was stupid. Like, you need to stop, bro. You're wasting your time. Look at him. How many of y'all know Tyler Perry? Come on now. People from all different walks of life. Tyler Perry was homeless. He was homeless. He used to sleep in his car, homeless. Owns Tyler Perry Production Studios, and you cannot go a year without seeing a Medea movie or a Tyler Perry production. And y'all know how rich he is. Now, I'm going to finish this off with you guys being able to be as successful as you want to be. Understand that. I want y'all to understand that. And again, I'm going to repeat. Success is waiting on you. Success is really waiting on y'all. Y'all have to go out and get it. No matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how many times you take a loss, no matter how many times you do fail in life, you're supposed to fail, you young men. That's how you learn. And sometimes you have to take a loss in order to bring the best out of you. So with that being said, I want y'all to follow y'all dreams. No matter what happens, no matter what people tell y'all, follow y'all dreams. And you can succeed. That's all. James Brock.